Hello, very good morning, folks, racing folks. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the Bangalore races for the 5th June 2023. The card on the surface form looks sort of very favorite, but it doesn't quite work out that way. There are a lot of medical patients running, folks, today, so please do read. Bangalore is the only center which publishes as old as 2021 some injuries and medical issues. Suspensory is a very delicate situation to overcome. If it hurts, the horse will stop. If it doesn't, he'll run. You never know. The trainer doesn't know. The owner doesn't know. We don't know. So one has to be very careful. In the first, there are two characters by the book as a suspensory and kalamitsi as a suspensory, and there are 3-4 characters taking physiotherapy treatment every week. Gallhad, the very good horse, Sir Cecil, looks like Sir Cecil, runs like Sir Cecil. He has a problem too. Anyways, going straight to the races, folks. The first race is the Oriole Time Plate. It's 1400 meters, class 5. Big no-no for me, actually. By the book, there are about 6 horses they have run together in the race number 8. By the book was second, and this Dawn Rising one from Ryan Ahmed to Akshay Kumar is a big jockey change. By the book has a suspensory issue. It doesn't hurt, he'll run, you never know. I'm not going to put my tenor on him. Actually, on the 5B, I rather pass this race. Dawn Rising can win, I guess. There are some other horses who ran, but they are bleeders. Konichiwa is a bleeder. There is a hidden horse here called Sand Castles. If he looks well, maybe I'll put a tenner on place. Win, I don't know. The second race, folks, is the Elite Force Plate Division 2, 1200 meters. There is a horse called Stellantis, who's the brother to De Villiers and Yukon, very nicely bred. He won this first race very impressively. Now he's running in class 4, top weight. The odds would be very short, would be hardly 50 paisa, I suppose. We'll see at the race time. There is a horse called Excellent Ray. He's by Excellent Art, a Ray of Light. He was just given a educative run first time, being Poonawala's horse. Now gets the tongue strap and cross nose band, so they mean business. I will look for a place horse rather than betting 40 paisa Stellantis, unless he looks outstanding in the paddock. That's a different story. Trevor has some good mounts. This is his first good mount of Trevor. The race number 3, folks, it's endorsement plate, the mile race for maidens 3 years old only. Julio, again written by Trevor, is gelded now. He was very slow out last time. Can improve upon that, and gelding also would help. There is a big red. Imtiaz has a high opinion on this horse. He ran in some class 1 in Bombay with Christoph Lee twice, Poonawala Million also. So he could be very much in the game. Yesterday Rasputin won very surprisingly, but anyways, his timing in Bombay was superior to these characters. Then there is a horse called Good Tip. At the boxcar odds he's been placing. I will look into it for place. Even Julia would be 80-90 paisa, I suppose. Lionel is another horse. He's very well bred, multidimensional price-wise. He's also, McEwen also ran him into some good races and paid final entry money. So he has a high hope on this horse. So it's not all that easy for Julio. There are two horses, 2, 3 horses. As most of you know, I'm a paddock guy, and babies, I'm kind of good at it to identify in the paddock itself rather than doing paper handicapping. So you never know, folks, which baby has improved and all that. Fourth race is the Uttarakhand played 1200 meters, again maiden 3 years old only. Again a kind of an open race. Golden Glow, owned by a very lucky owner, Mukul Sonala, comes on a wheelchair, and he's also Imtiaz's horse. He ran decent in his first race in Bombay. Muzzle gets a basket bit. That's written by Trevor. I am not a big fan of basket bit as such. Ricardo is being ridden by that UAE jockey. Yesterday he just maybe got the feel of it. Maybe today he has 2 decent mounts. Maybe he'll be in the money. Ricardo is the favorite actually, but I don't know. I rather go with Golden Globe. Muzzle gets basket bit, so I kind of stay away from basket bit characters. Race number 5 for the SG Madhukar Memorial Trophy, Class 3, 1400 meters, always competitive Class 3. Shabel, again Trevor, can be in the money, is a good horse. Atawali trains, has been running with some Oaks and semi-classic kind of a race. Kalamitsi is again a suspensory issue, but that is an old issue. But nonetheless, if you read the medical report, he's been regularly on a physiotherapy treatment patient. The horse I really like is Lazarus. His Pacey's homegrown. Pacey owned Admiralty and he owned Maisha both. Maisha being one of my favorite, and Admiralty also. Unfortunately, he died at a young age. Otherwise, he would have been a good sire. Lazarus' first victory was just very, very impressive. Today he's running at 52 kilos, where all these 4-year-old has to give weight to a 3-year-old, which is little difficult for them to do. There is a horse here called Original Sin. He is extremely well bred horse, multi-dimensional, Sequera trains. He has had a surgery for entrapped epiglottis. For those of you who don't know, it's a valve that in the breathing it stops them from breathing issue, and they just go in and take that, open that valve. It's a very easy surgery, and I've seen horses drastically improve, dramatically improve, and he also gets an equipment change of blinkers and cross nose band. Maybe not today, but for future I'll keep in mind. You guys can also see him and make a note. Maybe he'll run a better race. I never know. But Lazarus, for me again, but the odds would be very short. I should 90 paisa if I get, then maybe I bet. Otherwise, we'll see. The race number 6, folks, is a DT Racing and Breeding, the first juvenile million race of the season. One horse sort of stands out is Pacey's Jamaic. He was Poonala's favorite horse against Alpenor. I think it was ridden wrong that time, start to finish, a mile, and that too in Poonala million. Alpenor came from woods and boom, he won. Jamaic second or third, I think. She today is 1400 meters. I'm very sure they'll go start to finish. Unfortunately, actually, he had a right weight of 50.5. They all fly at that weight, folks. They don't run, they fly. They get wings. But Trevor, I think, will carry overweight of maybe 3 kilos. That is a little disturbing. Gallhad is a very fine specimen of Sir Cecil, but unfortunately, he is also a physiotherapist patient, folks. Read the thing, is regularly on a physiotherapy. So obviously, some sort of a issue is there. Then there is Naughty Charmer, P.S. Chauhan writes against Pacey's favorite eyebrows would be raised, something like, pakada, pakada, pakada. You don't know, but I'm just guessing. I think they are beyond this. There's a horse who can place in here is a Python. He's also extremely well bred, U.S. Navy flag. He's had a benefit of a run. Maybe it can be in the money, I don't know. But even though Jamari odds would be also kind of short to bet. The race number 7, folks, it's the Elite Force Plate Division 1. It's a Matka race, folks. If you are winning, which you should be, there's no point putting any money. It says class 4, but the horse is more like class 5. There's a horse called Super Gladiator. He won in this class, higher class, quite some time ago, under Ashad Asbar only. And today also Ashad Asbar rides it. Then there is Twilight Fame, is owned by that big time gambler S.N. Harish. You have to watch the betting trend. If the bucks come, then only they fly, otherwise they don't run. Able One always runs her race, but she's light frame horse, but can be in the money. Then there is limited edition who runs well. It's a goofy race, folks. I kind of stay away from these sort of races. Anyway, the pace is double if the odds are bettable. That is, Lazarus to Jameri looks a safe bet. Trevor can do maybe today double or triple if you are a Trevor fan. But the odds again very short, so you have to be careful, folks. Do read medical report, folks, before you put your tenner. It's a decent card. Don't bet all the races, and if it's short odd, just leave it. Let them win. There's no secretariat in here. We can bet at 45, 50 paisa. Thanks for watching. You have a good one. Gamble sensibly. Catch you in 2-3 days. Bye bye.